Welcome back. You're watching Talk of the Town. I'm sure you've heard of Art Fair Off the Square, and that's usually in July, but did you know there's a winter Art Fair Off the Square? Joining us right now is Bernie Tennis. He's the board president for the Wisconsin Alliance of Artists and Craftspeople. Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
Bernie, we've had you on before talking about Art Fair Off the Square, but you have a winter one. So tell us about that. What should people know?
Well, the Winter Art Fair Off the Square occurs, of course, this coming weekend, November 10th and 11th at Monona Terrace Exhibition Hall. We are artists all from Wisconsin, all Wisconsin artists. We have 134 of us there. We fill up the exhibition hall with art. It's put on by the Wisconsin Alliance of Artists and Craftspeople, which is an organization for and run by Wisconsin artists, and we do that, benefit Wisconsin artists primarily by marketing these two art fairs, this one and the Art Fair Off the Square in July of every year.
So would it be the same, a lot of the same artists that people see in the summer event?
You may come across quite a few of the same ones, but there are a lot of new ones and different ones as well. Some people get on the circuit in summertime and prefer doing outdoor art fairs. Others do indoor shows.
Okay, and as you said, this is indoors at the Monona Terrace Exhibition Hall. And that's great because that's got easy parking. It's just right there. Very simple. So why would you suggest that people spend their weekend? You said it was, well, actually, I have written November 11th and 12th, Saturday and Sunday. Is that wrong?
I think it's the 10th and 11th this year.
All right. And so why would you recommend that folks attend?
Well, it's a beautiful festive atmosphere. We try to recreate the festival ambience from a beautiful summer day art fair, only in a controlled environment, no rain or wind, and temperatures moderate. And it's just, I think, a great place to go to purchase art and support the arts. We're all from Wisconsin, so we support the buy local movement.
When you say festival, I think music. Do you have music there?
We have music all weekend. We have concessions. We have a Young Collectors Corner and a silent auction. And new this year, we are putting up a large screen TV in the concession area for those who need to keep track of all the football games. So that would be, and also new this year, we'll be serving beer and wine in the concessions.
Okay, so that is new. And when you say the Young Collectors, I know that you've had a section where kids, I think, younger than 12 can purchase art? Is that what you're...
That's true. They can purchase art at kid-sized prices, no adults allowed.
I think that's a really neat idea. I love that. So tell us a little bit about what kind of art to expect.
Oh yes, of course. It's all about the art when it comes down to it. And we have art in just about every medium imaginable, two-dimensional medium, three-dimensional media, and in every genre that one could be interested in. There's realism, figurative, landscape, animals, cityscapes. People might find that they recognize some of the scenes that are in some of these paintings or photographs from Dane County or Wisconsin or further afield. So yes, realism tends to be my thing more than anything else, but actually there's another art form of abstraction that tends to speak to me even a little more sometimes because it always evokes something that I didn't know was there. And then we have fantasy and whimsical art, which is fast becoming my favorite.
And that's part of the fun of going to these things as you hopefully run across things a little unexpected. So you mentioned that all of the artists are from Wisconsin. Did I hear that right?
That's correct. We are all Wisconsin artists.
And they're just coming from all over the state.
And they do come from all over the state, that is true.
What do you think it is that attracts people to this event?
Well, I think that people like to purchase art in an area where they can go and see a large amount of different types of art, find something that fits their taste, and then they get an opportunity to speak to the artists themselves, right, at each individual booth, the people who made that art. And they can purchase art for this time of year for gifts, but they also purchase it for businesses and to put in their own homes. And it's just a wonderful way to purchase art, the ambience of wandering around an art fair. I always get a sort of shiver of pleasure up my spine when I enter an art museum, and I get that same feel when I go to a quality art fair, particularly one like this, which is juried and you know that all the artists there really paid their dues and to get in the fair.
Well, you can find something unique, you can find something as a gift. It's all at the Winter Art Fair off the Square at the Monona Terrace. And it's the November 10th and 11th.
Okay.
All right, we'll be right back right after this.